Hey, good morning, folks. This is Jeff coming to you from Florida. It is Monday, May the 25th, Memorial Day. And for the past few weeks, I've been getting a number of requests from people. They would like to know what ETFs and what stocks I'm long in. So I'm going to do two videos today. This first video will be just of the stocks that I'm long in. It's going to be a long video, uh, and I will publish it also on YouTube. And the second video will be the ETFs that I'm long in. I'll publish it also on YouTube in addition to TikTok. So stay tuned. Here we go. Okay, good morning, folks. This is Jeff. I am going to go through the 72 stocks that I am long in. And you're probably thinking, wow, 72 different stocks. Why so many stocks? Well, first of all, I really like to have a highly diversified portfolio, number one. And number two, without a doubt, a percentage of these stocks are going to fail this year. And if I only had 10 stocks, one may fail. You just never know. We're in a highly volatile market. Even though it is a bull market, it is still highly volatile. And I like to have multiple stocks in the same market segment, and it works for me. So you have to do what works for you. So the first one, and I'm going to go through these fast. I don't want to take a long time. I'm going to post this on TikTok and also on YouTube. We'll go right down the list. And I am showing you the weekly chart, not the daily chart. It's the weekly chart, all the way back to December of 22. So you'll get to see how these stocks have performed over the past few years, uh, and they're all substantial, right? They're all doing great. All right. They all have a high relative strength rating also. First is Applied Optoelectronics. AAOI is the ticker, right? You'll see the ticker right up here. If you're listening, just write these down as I go through them. AAOI, well, number one. This is in alphabetical order. Second is Apple, all right? It's doing nothing but going up. Look at it over the past 2 years, all right? AIP, another star performer, had some consolidations, and every time after a consolidation period, it's going up, all right? Consolidate here, went up. Consolidate here, it's going up again. All right. ALAB, another one, just constant riser. Look at this. Higher highs, higher lows. It just keeps going up, right? The trend is your friend. AMD, another one, just a star performer, right? These are stocks I'm holding long. Amazon, again, Amazon did have a period here at the beginning of the year where they were, in a consolidation period, moved up, down a little bit, but they're in their pivot area, so I expect them to move up. All right. Amphenol, one of my favorites. This is like a perfect time to get in this stock. All right. It has fallen down and it's moving back up. This is a weekly chart, so you don't get to see it, but a couple days ago, it really started to move up. All right. Next is ARM. All right. ARM, just a great performer. It has really hit its stride this year. All right. Since the beginning, literally since March of this year, it has just really taken off. ASML, this is the company who makes the machines that make the chips. All right, no other one like it. This is the number one manufacturer in the world of chip making machines, and just a beautiful rise. ATXI, I really like ATXI. Look at this. Look at this weekly chart. Is this a thing of beauty or what? Nonstop. Next, Bloom Energy. Bloom Energy, highly volatile on a daily basis, but look at it. All right. This has been a great performer since December of 24. All right. BELFB, Bell Fuse. All right. Not setting the world on fire, but it just does it every year after year. It's doing great. And last year, I mean, year to date, it's up 60%. Over the past 12 months, it's been up 272%. Next, Black Sky Technologies. I really like Black Sky. Beautiful chart here. Since March of 25, they have been moving very nicely. And the past 12 months, they're up 345% in the past 12 months. Right. Now into banking. All right. Bank of New York Mellon. Uh, Look at this, a chart of beauty. They've had a beautiful past 12 months, 56%. Just year to date, they're up 20% already. Next, medical stock, Bright Spring Health. Um, they provide home health care to primarily seniors, and their earnings list are beautiful. Look at this earnings line, this green line. It just keeps going up, right? They are up 56% year to date. Last year, they were up 155%. Next, Caterpillar, another great stock. Uh, it is a This is what you would call a stair stepper. It consolidates, goes up, consolidates, moves up. Little consolidation period here, moved up. Consolidate, moved up. Consolidate, it's moving up again. All right, great time to get in Caterpillar. 154% in the last 12 months. Right, just fantastic. Right, Sienna Corporation. Uh, Look at another chart of beauty, up 626% in the last year. Year to date, 149% year to date. Just in the last month, they're up 17%, 17% in 1 month. Right. So next, Celestica Corporation. Beautiful, beautiful chart. They're another stair stepper. They stair stepped here. They had a long consolidation period. Now they're taking off again. Perfect time to get in. All right. Coherent. Love Coherent. It's been very good to me. Another star performer. Look at the uh, look at the earnings line. It just keeps going up. That's that green line with the tick marks in it. Right. Credo. I really like Credo. It's been a little bit volatile. All right. It had the dip earlier this year, like every other stock, when the tariff scare hit. But Credo looks great for this year. Right. Carpenter Research. I love Carpenter Research. They make specialty metals for the defense industry, and they have been around for a long time, and they just keep banging it out quarter after quarter. Great earnings, 47%, 40% increase, 40%, 21%, 58%. It's amazing, star performer. Next, CrowdStrike, right? CrowdStrike was flat for a while. It was in a consolidation period for several months, and it's on the rise again. Dell Technologies. I really like Dell. Michael Dell, not involved in the company anymore, but the folks that took it over, uh, they just keep doing well. Now, the only thing I will warn you is that there's earnings due in 3 days. All right. So if you're not already in Dell, you may want to wait till after earnings come out, okay, which will be on Thursday. All right. Next, Equinix. If you don't know who Equinix is, they run big data centers, and they're one of the largest backbone providers of bandwidth on the for the internet. And a good friend, actually, a good friend of mine, actually runs one of their largest data centers in Northern Virginia. All right, not a bad gig. He makes over $400,000 a year running the data center. Right, they are coming out of a dip right now. This chart doesn't show it, but they're coming out of a dip, so it's a good entry time. Right. Next, Eaton Corporation. This has been another great performer. Last year it had a dip, but then it stabilized. It was in a consolidation. Then it stepped up and it's moved up again. Another one that is coming out of a dip. Perfect entry point. Right. F5. If you don't know who F5 is, they've been around forever. Uh, their claim to fame is load balancers for the internet, and they manufacture some great software. They're on a tear right now, so I like F5. Fabrinet, another company, they provide optical, electromechanical, and electronic manufacturing services. They're another stair stepper. Consolidation period rise, consolidation period rise. They're up in their, they're out of their pivot area. They're heading toward their profit area. Great opportunity. GE Vernova, look at it. Just constant riser for the past couple of years after GE split up and spun off GEV and GE Healthcare, right? Uh, they're doing actually much better than GE, and GE's doing great. So they're another one that they're coming out of a dip, right? Uh, Corning, GLW, one of my favorite stocks. It's just been a great performer the past couple of years. This year alone, year to date, they're up 121%. They were up 300% last year. Just in the past month, they're up 15%. Right? Uh, of course, you can't have a balanced portfolio without having Google. Right? Uh, Google is one of these stocks. 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago, it was down to 275 right here. And I told people, like, this is it, man, you got to get in. And they ran up to 405. They pulled back just a little bit. For the past 4 or 5 days, they've been hovering around 382. I think it's a great entry point right now. Right. Right. Goldman Sachs, love Goldman Sachs. They had a dip earlier this year, and they're coming back really strong. The stock's expensive. It's $1,000 a share, but it's worth it. All right. They've had a nice year. They were up 66% in the last year. All right. 13% year to date. Hey, listen, any stock that does 15%, 20% a year, I'm happy with. Goldman Sachs is a great company. All right. Halliburton, one of the best long-term performers in the defense industry. Uh, it says they provide products and services to the energy industry relating for exploring, developing, producing oil and gas. It's not only that, but they do a lot of construction services too. So Halliburton's great. Howmet Aerospace. Look at this chart. How could you not? How could you, if you're interested in longs, how could you not be in Howmet Aerospace? Look at this stair stepper. Consolidate, rise, consolidate, rise, consolidate, rise, consolidate, rise again. Now they're in a little consolidation period, but they're right up into their pivot area. Great opportunity. All right. Next, Iron Mountain. If you're not familiar with Iron Mountain, they provide long-term storage capabilities for businesses. You have documents, data, paper documents, etc. Listen, I I worked with Fortune 500 financial services companies in my career, and literally every one that I walked into, there were boxes, Iron Mountain boxes sitting around. Okay, and they had interfaces to Iron Mountain for long-term backup storage. So Iron Mountain's been doing great. Linde, if you're not familiar with Linde, they provide gases, all kinds of different gases. Uh, they are the choice for rocket fuel for SpaceX and a lot of other rocket companies. Every time I drove up the New Jersey Turnpike, I'd pass this giant Linde plant on the left-hand side, and the company was founded by, I think, the guy that discovered helium or something like that. Linde is his name. All right, do some research on him, but they will have a bang-up year. Right, this year alone, they're up 21% already. Right, Lumentum. Look at this chart. Okay, it's crazy. They've had a pullback from like $1,050 a share down to 935, but this is just a star performer. All right, stock's expensive, but it's worth it. All right, Lam Research. This is a great company. I like what they do. Designs, manufactures, markets, refurbishes, and services wafer fabrication equipment for the semiconductor industry. Uh, you can't build without wafers, and this is what they do. And we are in a semiconductor world. Look at this. Look at this earnings chart. It just keeps going up. Right. Modine Manufacturing. I like Modine Manufacturing a lot. A great company. Look at this beautiful chart. All right. Up 188% last year, 95% year to date. Crazy, crazy. All right. Marvel, another one. It's a relatively, it's been around for a while. And it struggled, but now it has some big contracts and it's really been taking off. So I like it. All right. Uh, really nice earnings, sales, and earnings growth next year. Morgan Stanley, you have to be diversified. So Morgan Stanley, in addition to Goldman Sachs, is just a great opportunity. Next on the list is Mycom. MTSI is the ticker. Just a beautiful chart. Literally up 125% so far this year, up 217% last 12 months. All right. Micron. There's no end to Micron. Micron will continue to rise, I'm sure. Look at the earnings chart. Earnings just keep going up. All right. This is one you may want to ease into. All right. Its growth may slow down, but I'm in it. But it's expensive, $745 a share. Uh, Cloudflare, right? Cloudflare has dipped recently, but they're coming out of that dip very nicely. So I just think it's a great opportunity. The numbers haven't blown me away. They were only up 36% over the last year, but they're up 10% year to date. So I like that, right? They're coming on strong, right? NGS, Natural Gas Services. Look at this chart, right? So they've been growing even before the issues with Iran started, right? It's just been a great stock year over year, right? Nokia Corporation. Uh, Nokia was the darling back in the early 2000s. Then it kind of fell from favor, but they're back and they just keep rising. So I'm going in Nokia long. I'm already in it. Next is NetApp, NTAP. Uh, this one just recently gapped up big time. Uh, a lot of people wrote NetApp off, as a damaged company from AI, but they've made a lot of changes. Uh, they have earnings in 3 days, so you don't want to get into it right now. Wait till after earnings on it's either Wednesday or Thursday. I think Wednesday, maybe Thursday. Right. Uh, NUE Corporation. This is steel. All right. This is steel producer, and I have another steel producer in the list here. Hey, you want a diversified portfolio? You can't be in all tech stocks. You got to have some medical. You have to have, telecom, etc. So steel is great. There's a lot of building going on in this country, and steel is being used. So Nucor is a great company, along with Steel Dynamics, who we'll get to. Right. So we're down 47 out of 72. We've only got about 25 more. Right. Bear with me. Next, NVIDIA. All right. NVIDIA just been a great company. I mean, year to date, it's only up 15%, but in the past year, it's been up 62%. All right. It grows every year. Right? How can you not get the stock? NVIDIA is the biggest company market capitalization on the planet. Google's number two. NVIDIA is number one. Right? NVMi, Nova Limited. I really like this. It's another stair stepper. You can see it consolidates and rises, consolidates, rises, consolidates, rises, consolidates, and then it's in another period where it's getting ready to rise again. Perfect entry point. Oracle Corporation. All right. Oracle has had its problems. All right. And they dipped way down. They were literally down to what, $140 a share. Well, now they're trading at 190 and they're on the rise. I like the way their moving averages are going. All right. So, um, not great numbers. Year to date, they're down 1.5%, but they have been coming on really strong. So I'm in them. I'm in them long. Palo Alto Networks, PANW, right? Um, they dipped at the beginning of the year, but they're coming back really strong, right? Past 12 months, 40%, but just year to date, 41%. All right. So they look great. Planet Labs, what a beautiful chart. If you're going to go long in a stock, Planet Labs has a proven track history. Another stair stepper. They consolidate, rise, rise again, rise again. So they're really on fire. PWR, Quanta Services Incorporated. All right. This is construction related. Right. You need to be diversified. You can't put all your money in tech stocks, but they've been great. 118% increase over the past 12 months, 71% so far year to date. Last month alone, up 17.9%, right? Rocket Labs, I love Rocket Labs. Not only do I have RKLB, but I have the RKLX, which is the Rocket Labs 2X. Right? Royal Bank of Canada, again, you need to be diversified in your portfolio. This is a great stock, constant riser, pays a 2.3% dividend also. Right? Uh, this is the only real metal stock that I have. Uh, I don't think that gold and I don't think that silver are going to rise as much as copper this year. There's just a lot more uses for copper. We'll see how it works out. This one, take it if you like, but I have some money in copper, and it's been flat the past several weeks. If it starts to rise, I'll put some more money in, but it is slowly rising. It was up as high as $230, and now it's like at 179. It's going sideways, but you can't make any money if the stock goes up unless you own it. So I think it's worthwhile the investment. Semtech Incorporated. I like Semtech. They are a semiconductor company. This is another stair stepper, right? You can see consolidation period here and rise, consolidation, rise, consolidation. They're on another tear upwards. Steel Dynamics is the other steel company I talked about, STLD. I like it. Uh, 84% last year growth, 41% year to date. All right. Last month alone, 5.5%, which is nice. Toronto Dominion Bank, another banking stock, right? 2.9% dividend, which is really nice. And they go up. They've been up 67% in the last year. So if you owned this stock a year ago, not only did you get 67% increase in value, but you got another 3% in dividends. So you had a 70% gain, right? Teradyne, I love Teradyne. Look at it. Just keeps moving up. Beautiful chart. Uh, it hit its profit area, then it pulled back nicely. All right, which was nice. It was over 400, pulled back. It's now 358. It's on the rise again. So perfect time to get in. TJ Maxx. I like TJ Maxx. Um, it's not setting the world on fire. It was only up 22% last year, but again, you need some diversification in your portfolio. I like it better than Walmart. I like it better than many of the other companies, right? But I like it, right? TJ Maxx. Closing down the end here, TSEM, Tower Semiconductor, up 600% last year. Year to date, 141%. Last month, 37% in the last month, right? Tesla, gotta have Tesla. Um, you know, it's one of these stocks that could just explode at any time. And there's a lot coming. They're starting to do their cyber cabs. They've got the Tesla semi truck out now. The Cybertruck is out, but the big rigs are out. And what, third or fourth quarter of this year, they've got Optimus the robot, hopefully coming out. All right. Of course, Taiwan Semiconductor, no stock would be complete with TSM. Technically speaking, I don't actually own TSM. I own TSMX, which is the Taiwan Semiconductor 2X. That's how committed I am to it. Just a few more here. We'll wrap it up. There you go. TSMX, right? Uh, up 214% in the last year. In the past month, it's been up 6.3%, right? TTMI, a printed circuit board manufacturer, right? Love it. Look at these numbers. 554% in the last 12 months, right? Last month alone, 50% in 1 month, all right? This is on a tear, all right? The stock. UL Services, all right? This is a company that you don't hear about, but it's in the background. It provides testing, inspection, and certification products for software and advisory services. All right, this has been just a great riser. All right, uh, literally up 45% last 12 months. Year to date, 30%. Right? But just a few more. VeriSign. I really like VeriSign. It's been really going to town since March of this year. Uh, Another one. I mean, it was only up 10% for the last year, but just in year to date, it's up 26%. So it's recovered from its dip. Right. Last view, Vertiv, VRT, which I love, had a great last year, 214%. Last month alone, it was up 7%. Year to date, 102%. Uh, Western Digital, it just keeps going up, you know, and that's it. All right. That's my, oh, there's one more. Yeah. WTTR, Select Water Solutions, right? Provides water management and automation services to oil and gas producers. You know, if you know anything about oil and gas production, water is critical, and these guys are doing great. Up 138% over the past 12 months. Year to date, up 83%. All right. And then finally, YOU, all right, develops biometric identity verification technology. This is big, right? Their website is clearme.com, but the ticker is YOU, right? This looks great, right? So that's it. 72 stocks that I am long in, right? And now you know, right? Do your own research. These are not recommendations. This is not advice. This is just telling you where I'm putting my money and where I have much of it already, right? A few of these I'll be buying into. I have most of them already, right? All right. Good luck, everyone. Thanks.